Welcome back to Vlogmas. I'm currently sitting with some peppermint mocha, and today's cup is this little like bottoms up Santa falling into a chimney. I think it's so cute. I feel like this cup is perfect because today we're talking all about holiday movies, some of the best of all time, like top 10 movies that you need to watch around the holiday season. And so let's get into this video and get into the holiday movies. I hope you guys are ready to discuss these holiday movies. I need to know what you can think. I need to know if you love these movies, if you hate them. What is your top 10 movies that you watch during the holiday season? Because I love getting recommendations for holiday movies to watch. So if it's not on this list, drop it in the comments because I need to know. The first movie on this list is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, specifically the 2000 version. But they did the remake of The Grinch. They don't call it How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but it's called The Grinch in 2018. It's an animated version, and I think that one is really cute as well. I do have to say, I feel like How the Grinch Stole Christmas it's an OG. That was like one of the movies that I watched so often growing up, so I feel like it always has to be a rewatch for me. I feel like I've been leaning a little bit more towards the 2018 animated version recently, but the OG 2001 with Jim Carrey will always have a place in my heart, and so I feel like it needed #1 on this list because it needed to be the first one we talk about because it's just the best. I feel like the characters in that one are so good, storyline's so good, and I mean, you can't beat a classic Grinch story, so it's obviously one of my favorites for the holiday season. I am someone who loves a good rom-com, so I'm talking like, okay, a lot of people, maybe people will say Devils Wear Prada is not a rom-com, but that was the first thing that popped in my head the minute I said rom-com. But one of my favorite holiday movies that I feel like is a rom-com movie is The Holiday. I feel like I saw this one when I was a teenager, and honestly, I don't remember it being as popular as it is nowadays. I thought like it was kind of like an underrated movie back in the day. Like it was one of those movies people didn't watch, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was like, maybe you guys were watching it with me back when it came out. The Holiday came out in 2006 as Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Jack Black, Kate Winslet. If you haven't seen the movie, basically they switch houses at the holiday season. One is in LA, one is in, I think, like the UK in a very like cottage wintry house. So they switch houses and then they basically fall in love with people. And it's just really cute. It's very like wintry. It's very holiday. Obviously it's called The Holiday, and it's just one of those like perfect rom-coms to watch during the holiday season. This next one might be up for some debates because I feel like my husband says that this one is not a holiday movie, and I swear it is. It happens around Christmas. It's basically Christmas in the movie, so I think that this is a holiday movie, but he always says it's not. The next one on the list is Home Alone. For me, specifically Home Alone 2, when he's in New York. Like, he just wanders around New York. He goes and sees the Rockefeller tree. He goes to that beautiful like toy shop. It's like snowing in the movie. Like, I feel like it is a holiday Christmas movie. My husband always says it's not a holiday movie, and I honestly don't get why. So let me know what you think. Is Home Alone or any of the Home Alone movies a holiday movie? I think it is. I really do think it is, and I feel like it deserves #3 because honestly, it's one of those movies that I watch every year. I love it so much. Actually, I watch it alone because Mitch thinks it's not a holiday movie, but I love that movie so much, and I think it's such a good classic. Like, especially like Kevin just living his best life in the first one. He's eating all the snacks, or like in the second one when he orders all the room service. Like, oh, such a good classic holiday movie. I need you to tell me if this next one is underrated. I don't feel like it is, but last year I suggested we watch it while we were like decorating, I think, gingerbread houses last year. And my parents had never heard of this movie, and I feel like it's such a good holiday movie. So I don't know why they wouldn't have heard of it. The next movie is Arthur Christmas. It came out in 2011. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without giving away any spoilers, but basically Santa has 2 sons in the movie. One son discovers that a girl didn't get a present, and then it kind of like takes this whole unraveling of him trying to deliver this present. I think that's a pretty good summary of it without exposing like the whole storyline. I would say this one is like funny, it's festive. Oh, it's just like so cute. It's nostalgic because I feel like I watched this when I was like younger, so then like now I feel like it's kind of a nostalgic movie for me. I really like it. I'm not sure if a lot of people have seen it, but I feel like it needs a shout out because if people haven't heard of Arthur Christmas, you need to go watch it. I feel like it's so cute. It's definitely on more of the younger side animated movies, but I still feel like it's a classic rewatch every year because honestly, I love it. But I love a good animated movie, so this falls right into the category of something I would love. It also has that like storyline of like grandpa, dad, sons, mom. So there's definitely some family aspect to it and I really like that about it. The next movie we have on this list is like a 3-series movie. If you know what I'm talking about, you probably do, but it's the Santa Clauses. The Santa Clauses is a 3-movie series. So if you want to watch like 3 back-to-back, or you want to watch one weekend and then the next another weekend and then the third the last weekend or something, you can space it out like that. I think my favorite is probably 2 or 3. I want to say 3 because I like the whole Jack Frost plot line. 1, I think it's just very basic. 2, I like that he finds his Mrs. Claus. And then 3, I like the little enemy. I like the plot lines in each. I think all of them are good. I don't think you could go wrong. Yeah, you gotta watch 1 to 3. I feel like it makes the most sense. You also, if you would just randomly watch 3, maybe you could pick up on the like storyline in 3 because I feel like they kind of tell you all the things. But I feel like if you just watched 2, you might be a little confused. So I feel like obviously you should watch 1, 2, 3. But I honestly just feel like I love the classicness about this one. I like watching the kid grow up in each movie. I love that they introduce new characters each movie. I feel like they kept it very creative through all 3 movies, and I feel like they just honed in on the like holiday magic. And so I love these movies for that, and I feel like they are a classic rewatch each year. The next movie is debatable in my household and probably only my household, but if you've seen it, the title of it is named Klaus. I believe it's a Netflix movie, like they originally created it, but oh my gosh, it is so cute. It follows this postman who gets sent off to create his own like post, and he has to send a certain amount of letters in order to not be cut off by his dad. And obviously we get some storyline going. He meets people, these people come into his life, creates a whole storyline. It's just gorgeous. I'm trying to really not give away spoilers for these movies, but the reason I say it's debatable in this household is because I think it's a happy ending and my husband thinks it's not a happy ending, so he actually will not watch this one anymore, but I promise it's a happy ending. I promise it's a good movie to watch. You're not gonna be like all sad at the end. It's not a sad ending. I need to, if you know the ending of Klaus, please like chime in and comment below if you know. Do you think the ending of Klaus is a happy or sad ending? Overall, I think it is a classic rewatch movie. I love Klaus. I think it's such a good one to watch during the holiday season. The next one on the list is Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. It's from 2004. It's a really short one. It's like an hour and 18 minutes or something. So I feel like this is a perfect one for maybe like you're putting up your tree, maybe you're making some like hot cocoa, maybe you're doing some like holiday baking. Just have it on in the background. Like, it's so cute. It's a classic rewatch. And I feel like there's the ice skating competition, which is super funny. I just feel like it's such a classic like Disney Mickey holiday magic feel. I feel like if you have some younger kids, this is also a perfect one for them because it's short, it's sweet, and it gives a little bit of that holiday magic. So I love this one, and I feel like it is definitely one to rewatch every year, especially as maybe even just some background noise or to just sit down and watch with your kids. The next one on the list is The Christmas Chronicles. This is also a Netflix movie. I think there's only 2 so far. So I think that the original Christmas Chronicles is the better of the 2. I don't like the plot as much in the second one, but I do think that the original Christmas Chronicles is just so wholesome. 2 kids trying to navigate the loss of a parent around the holiday season with a mom who's trying her best to just make the holiday season feel magic as she's also struggling through this loss. And then they get all mischievous and they almost ruin Christmas, and I just feel like it's like one of the best plot lines, and I just feel like it really brings you into the holiday spirit. So I feel like this one is just really good. It's also kind of funny, and I feel like a lot of people should watch this one because it's just so good. The next movie is Elf. It came out in 2003. It stars Will Ferrell. I have some things to say about this movie because I have got to say, I don't know if it's just that I watched it so much in like college or something, but this is not my favorite Christmas movie. I put it on the top 10 list because I do feel like it deserves a spot on the list, but it's not my favorite. It is number 9, so we are at the bottom of the list. It's not getting like the top spot. I used to think it was really, really overrated for the longest time. I watched it again last year after years of like not watching it, and honestly, I feel like it was so cute. I was like, wait, why have I not watched this in forever? Him coming to New York, meeting his dad, and then he meets the girl, and it's just actually like really good holiday spirit movie. And I'm like, wait, why haven't I watched this? I don't know if I would classify this one as a rewatch every single year. I feel like there's just too many that I would classify above this one. I do think it deserves a spot on this list because actually it does have some comedy in it. It does have the Christmas magic in it / holiday magic in it. And I feel like it has a very happy ending. So I feel like for a holiday movie, it deserves to be on this list, and it is one that a lot of people love. The last movie is not like actually the last movie. I think this is just the way I thought of the movies. I would probably, if I was like actually putting these in order of this is like 1 to 10, I'd probably switch Elf in this movie because I feel like this movie's better, but it's just number 10. It's not that it's the worst of the list, like it deserved to be at number 10. The last movie on this list is The Polar Express. It came out in 2004, and I feel like this movie is the ultimate classic holiday movie. I love this one so much. I feel like this is one I need to watch maybe every other year. This isn't really a every year watch for me. I do love throwing this one on if I'm doing some form of like holiday activity, doing like gingerbread house, maybe like decorating the tree. My family and I have put this one on in the past, like when we were doing like a paint by numbers during the holiday season. So I feel like it's definitely one to watch. I do think this one is really cute. Like the hot cocoa scene, still one of the like coolest dance scenes on a train I've seen in a movie like this. I really do love this one, and the ending is really good. So I feel like this one deserves a spot on the top 10 list. And I feel like everyone should just go watch this one because if you haven't, it's a classic. We're gonna rapid fire through the honorable mentions, and if I have anything to say about them, I'll let you know. Basically, I may or may not have seen it, / you need to tell me if I need to see it. But first one, National Lampoon's. I've always heard about it, never seen it. A Christmas Story. I don't know how I've never seen this movie, but I have never seen it, and I feel like so many people talk about it, and I don't know what it's about. So should I see that one? Should I watch it this season? I don't know. It's a Wonderful Life. I always hear that one mentioned, but again, I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about. I'm guessing it has something to do with it being a wonderful life. Miracle on 34th Street. I don't know. Love Actually. So actually, I don't think that one's that great. I really don't love Love Actually. I don't think it's a holiday movie. 2, I just don't think it's that great. I feel like it has a lot of good like actresses and actors in it, but I don't get the plot line of it. The last time I watched it, I was just like, this is Love Actually. This is what this movie is about. Like, I didn't get the hype. So it's on my honorable mentions of sometimes people think it's a holiday movie. I don't think it is. Total 180 from Love Actually is the Phineas and Ferb holiday episodes, specifically Christmas Vacation Season 2, Episode 22. And if you've seen Season 2, Episode 22, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that episode is amazing. I feel like I didn't put it on the top 10 list because it wasn't really a movie, but I rewatched that Christmas episode every single holiday season. I'm obsessed with it. I watch it when it's not the holiday season. Like if I want a little like Christmas magic or holiday magic, I literally watch that one because I think it is the best. If you didn't know this about me, I do love Phineas and Ferb, so that holiday episode just, I love it so much. It's so funny. Next on my list is A Christmas Carol. I've seen that one, and I don't know. I don't think it's like a rewatch or anything special. It definitely is a classic movie, but I don't think it deserves the spot on my top 10 because I feel like my top 10 has better movies I'd watch first, you know? The last movie on the list I actually just watched, and I think it's so cute. It's definitely like a kid's movie, but it is so adorable. It's called That Christmas on Netflix, and I don't know how I hadn't heard of this movie before. I think it's so cute and just like really truly brings in like the holiday spirit. It really follows the kids' stories, but then like the adults have these like separate storylines, and like then they all come back together at the end to all connect all the storylines, and it's just so cute. It's titled That Christmas because it's about that Christmas that all of this happened. And I think it's just such a cute movie, and I really feel like it needed to be mentioned in this video to tell you to go watch it on Netflix because it's so cute. Actually, I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I know I watched it on Netflix and it's so adorable. It's definitely one that will probably creep up into maybe my top 10 eventually, but I love it and I think everyone should go watch it. That is my top 10 holiday movies that I feel like you should watch every year, and my list of 8 honorable mention movies that maybe you should or should not watch, or I need you to tell me if I should or should not watch. But I hope you guys love this video. I hope this got you in a very like Vlogmas holiday mood, and if you were looking for some movies to watch, I hope this gave you some inspo on what you should watch or what there is out there to watch. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I should watch or if there's any movies you feel like I missed on this list. I do love a good cheesy movie, so if there's any like cheesy Hallmark, maybe Netflix movies that need to be watched too, please recommend them below. I love to watch those movies. I love seeing new movie ideas. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next Vlogmas video.